My mother's determination. I believe in my mother's strength and her determination to succeed in life. Looking back over 30 years ago, I think about how my mother worked hard to provide for me and my oldest brother. She gave us a stable home, food on the table, clothes on our back, and shoes on our feet. My mother did not worry about herself, just as long as she could take care of us. My mother has always been a hard worker. She worked two jobs so that she could afford to put me and my brother in Catholic school. We lived in a low-income area called the 7th Ward, which is located in the downtown area of New Orleans. Our home was on a busy street, which is an avenue that has the interstate freeway adjoined to it. At a very young age, my brother and I understood how much our mom had to struggle and work hard to make ends meet. Bills were sometimes late. Having the lights turned off was quite depressing. When the electricity was turned off, that meant no TV, and if it was cold or hot, there were no air conditioning or heaters to use. There were times when we had no food in the house to cook dinner. Our dinner would be grits, eggs, bologna, or peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Sometimes we could pick one of our favorite cereals. Even when money was tight for my mother, she still saved for bus fare to get us to and from daycare. That meant that she had to walk 15 to 20 blocks to and from her job. Our father was not around as much. Mom did what she had to do to provide a stable environment for us to live in. One day, my mom decided it was time to make a difference in our lives for the better. She joined the Army Reserve in 1975. Once she completed her basic training, she went into the police academy and graduated. Mother worked for 7 years on the police force as a patrol officer. We finally moved from the low-income area to a beautiful subdivision on the west bank of the city, on the other side of the Mississippi River. Our home was newly built in a quiet subdivision, and it was so quiet that we could hear a pin drop. My mom also remarried and gained two more sons, one with our father 8 years after me, and the youngest with my stepfather. I was happy that my stepfather came into her life and was able to provide a better living for us as well. My mother taught us how much we should appreciate all things that come our way, and no matter what the obstacles are, we could do anything we want in life. Mom always said that when we have a family, we should do what we have to do to take care of them. She have always taught us to be independent and to never be dependent on anyone and never settle for less. My brother and I are so glad that she was the disciplinarian that she was when we were growing up. She had strict rules like telling us we better be inside before those street lights came on or there would be whippings. She insisted that we conduct ourselves in a respectable manner in school. Now we are the respectable human beings we have become today. I admire my mother so much for being the courageous person she was then and now. I grew up watching my mom have the will to succeed in life and not to worry about where our next meal will come from. Looking back on my life, growing up, and seeing how it was hard for my mom to take care of us has given me the determination to make a difference in my life by going back to college and making a better living for myself and my daughters. I hope I can follow in my mother's footsteps. She is the most wonderful mom any girl could ask for. I love her so much, and that is why I am proud to call her my mom. She is and will always be a phenomenal woman of strength and determination that is truly remarkable. This I believe.